Hello YouTube, how you doing today? We are taking a look here at the Tyrant CNC aluminum mag base. We have a +2 capacity increase with these mags. You can see one here is mounted to the factory 7-round magazine and one is mounted to the factory 8-round magazine. So one of the 7-round magazine, you're going to get bumped up from 7-in-1 to 9-in-1. And then on the 8-round magazine, you're going to go from 8-in-1 to 10-in-1. So you're going to have an 11-round capacity with this guy total and a 10-round capacity with this guy total, both of which are 50 state legal. So in a state where they have magazine restrictions, you're basically going to be able to pump your shield up to the maximum allowable by law. And let's face it, even in a free state, 10-in-1, if you're using a round like the excellent federal 9BP LE plus P plus round, that is a lot of firepower. That's a very powerful police round with a tremendous proven record on the street, decades of use by multiple police agencies. So 11 rounds of that or 10 rounds of that, and there's really no situation where you're not going to be fully equipped to defend yourself, your family, your loved ones, the public, whatever the case may be. These are both really high quality, and I'll tell you one thing I really like about the 7-round version here, put this in the gun, is that there is like no gap. A lot of these mag bases, you get a big gap in there when you put them in, and this one has no gap. That's really nice tight fit, and that is beautiful. You know, a lot of people are into what they call a barbecue gun or a fancy presentation gun. And with this silver base, I got a polished barrel hood on this and a polished muzzle crown and guide rod. And you could actually take a Dremel to this with a felt pad and polish this up like a mirror. And boy, what a barbecue gun you would have then. But let's get back to practicality. If you look at this, this is an absolutely perfect grip size for controllability, yet you're still going to get a good degree of concealability with this. So that's a very, very good setup, really optimal, very nice. Now with and of course the top's free. Now with this, you're going to use your factory Smith & Wesson guide rod and spring with both of these, okay? Now with the 8-rounder, 8 plus 2, giving you 10. Put this guy in here real quick, and they really pop in positively. There's like no wiggle, no rattle, and you could say that's an excellent tight finish seam. The fitment on this is just outstanding, and like I said, it's aluminum. You know, people may laugh, but there is still a place for a nice heavy base plate. The ability to strike down with a metal base plate against objects or other things, you know, I feel like that's been kind of lost in a world of polymer magazines and handguns. So this gives you that back. But one thing that's really nice about this is, you know, you're going to put it in your mag base. It's going to fit to here. So when you do, if you're doing competition shooting or you want the fastest possible reload, you have an enormous amount of area to purchase from the magazine pouch. So this is going to give you a very fast, positive reload out of your magazine pouch. And one thing I really like about this Tyrant CNC, it's a small detail that a lot of people might overlook, is right here, there is a spring-loaded detent right there. So on a lot of these style of bases, there's a little set screw right there. You got to get a little tiny Allen wrench and screw it in there, and it wants to keep hitting the side of the mag body while you're turning it in there, and it is a total pain in the butt. They rattle, they come loose, they're entirely suboptimal. This is brilliant. What you do is you just take it, you angle it, try here, you gotta angle the mag right over the detent. And then when you push it in, just locks and snaps into place, and it is 100% secure, no rattle, never going to come loose. Perfect. And then when you're ready to take it off, you just push in a detent with a little screwdriver like this guy. Boom. But that's one of the really neat features that I really liked about this mag, and I wanted to make sure I pointed that out. What I do is I keep the 7+2 magazine for 9-in-1 total capacity, 10 rounds. Put this back in here. I keep this in the firearm because that's a really nice blend of size, controllability, and weight. You get a little more weight in the base plate with this, in the grip area with this, because it's aluminum, and it really feels nice. It makes it very nice and pointable. But I carry it with this inserted in the gun, and then this is my reload. So with the two of these, I have 20 rounds on tap of 9mm plus P+, which gets pretty close to flirting with 357 Magnum ballistics. So you have a lot of firepower in a very super compact package, but you're getting a nice solid metal material on the end that you can use for hammering tasks, things like that, in an emergency. And it's just a fit and finish, and the fitment is just absolutely beautiful. So this is a very, very nice mag base. I would consider this to be one of the best on the market, you know, if not the best. It really depends on what you're looking for out of a mag base. But if you're a kind of guy who's old world, you value metal and the ability to bludgeon things with a fantastic fit and finish, and maybe a little bling. These also come in red, green, blue, a lot of colors. But this is a really nice option. And, you know, I've been carrying firearms for 30 years more. I'm ex-retired private investigator. I really value my equipment. You know, it's life-saving equipment. I'm very happy with these. I don't think you could go wrong. So that's the Tyrant CNC mag base +2. All right, folks, I appreciate you watching, as always. Hope you have a great day. Freedom by Me out.